Now a look at the Target 12 investigators and what they're working on. They have a closer look at growing worries about the state of the economy.
We are joined live at 4 by 12 News Politics editor Ted Nesi. Ted, it is striking how quickly the economic outlook has darkened.
Yeah, Brian, Chelsea, a year ago there had been hopes for a strong economic rebound out of the pandemic, and we've seen some of that. Retail sales are high, job growth is still strong, but surging inflation is overshadowing any good news. Let's take a look at the latest numbers. That good news, the U.S. unemployment rate is just 3.6%, so still a strong job market for anyone looking for work. The bad news, the U.S. inflation rate is now 8.6%. It means prices on average were 8.6% higher in May than they were a year earlier. And to put that in perspective, the Fed wants inflation to be only 2%. So this is about 4 times worse. Now the Federal Reserve has begun raising interest rates. Last week they voted to do so by the most since 1994. That's going to make it more expensive for consumers and businesses to borrow money, which will slow the economy, hopefully bringing down inflation. Now, Fed officials say they're hoping to engineer what they call a soft landing, quote unquote, where the economy slows enough to lower inflation, but not enough to start putting millions of people out of work. But a growing number of forecasters are saying they think a recession is inevitable sometime between later this year and 2024. And so that's where we are today, hoping there's a path for inflation to come down without too much economic pain for average Americans, but a lot of doubts about that.
And Ted, this is becoming something really huge on the political platform ahead of midterms, because the White House is arguing that this is not as bad as it may seem.
Yeah, Chelsea, those midterm elections coming up in November, and for President Biden and other Democrats, they're trying to get a different message across. You heard that Sunday on CBS's Face the Nation. The president's top economic advisor was on with Margaret Brennan. He argued that disruptions caused by the pandemic and the war in Ukraine won't necessarily tip the economy into recession.
People are buying less goods, spending time at home. They're spending more on services. That creates some real challenges for some companies and some CEOs. What I would say is that not only is a recession not inevitable, but I think that a lot of people are underestimating those strengths and the resilience of the American economy.
So certainly you hear there the case for optimism from the White House, but it's unclear whether that will bear out over the coming months.
Something on the minds of all of us right now, paying more for everything. 12 News Politics editor Ted Nesi, always a pleasure to have you at 4.
Good to be here.